Good evening, folks. Coming back at you with another video about the Optimus Defense magazine extension for the Springfield XDs. This one particular for the 9mm. I did another video where I compared this magazine extension and the Galloway Pinky Plus extension on the 7-round flat base plate magazines that come with the XDs. In that video, they look good. They felt good, but I was having issues with the slide holding back consistently. And when I did live fire tests with both, I didn't have the slide lock back for me once. So it's kind of a bummer. I didn't want to have that as part of my usual carry rotation. So I took it off the 7. I took both extensions off, put them in the drawer, and decided, you know what, you live and learn. You spend, at that point, like $50 on 2 extensions. Neither of them work too well. So be it. But anyway, shortly after I did that, I thought I have 2 other magazine lengths, 2 other capacity magazines, the mid extension and the max extension, or the 8 and the 9 rounder. And I thought maybe this extension will work on one or both of those. Obviously, in my opinion, if the 7 rounder is not working out too great, I could live with it being on the 9 rounder to be a full 10 round magazine as a spare that I would then carry as my spare magazine to get that extra round. It wasn't exactly the reason why I bought the extension, but it would be a decent, a good enough compromise, so I feel like I haven't completely wasted my money. And plus, it's not like I can go out and buy kind of a factory magazine that's 10 round. I think there might be some Pro Mag extended XDS magazines. If not, they do it for other guns. I don't know why they wouldn't do it for the XDS, but it would be a way to kind of recoup a little bit of the investment with this. Like I said, I'm going to test both here, and I'll show both options in the video, see how it's engaging the slide. I'm pretty sure if you look at the spring lengths, I'm pretty sure it's going to work pretty good for the 8. Because if this comes as this configuration with the 8 round mid magazine, I'm sure I can put this on here and get another 9 round magazine. Maybe that's a fair enough compromise where maybe I can carry this as my spare mag. I don't know exactly what I'll do, but I'm gonna test it first, see what the at least hand manipulation function is with the 9 rounder, see if I can convert this to a 10 rounder and get some decent functionality out of it. If it looks like it's going to work okay, I'll keep it on and do some testing. But I'm pretty sure it's going to work good on the 8 because, as I said, the spring lengths. So let me put these together and test out the function. Okay, so here we now have a live firearm, and actually, it looks like it's been pretty successful. So as I said, hot firearm. This is what the extension looks like on the gun. Looks pretty goofy, personally, but this is now a 10+1 weapon. See, there's 1 in the chamber. If you know the XDS, you can see we have the loaded chamber indicator up, and there is 10 in the gun itself. So if I cycle through, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. One little slow feed there at the end, but our slide locked back perfectly fine. And if you remember from the other video, or if you had watched it, again, completely empty, this is working pretty well, and we're getting a good solid engagement of the slide stop there. So yeah, this is not bad. I have a 10 round XDS magazine. Looks pretty crappy in my opinion, but the whole purpose of this is not so much for the looks. So yeah, it looks like that's a decent option. I'm probably not going to continue the video and rip all this down and put it in the 8 again. When I showed you a second ago, these springs are the same length. I'm pretty sure if for some reason you wanted to put this in your 8 round mag and have another 9-round mag, it would work. I don't know what the benefit of doing that necessarily would be. You know, as the other video I pointed out with the 7-round mag, you do get the 8-rounder, but it does have a little bit of a smaller and more comfortable profile than with this grip extension here. More comfortable profile if you took this off and you just rock this magazine without this little grip thing here. But yeah, it's so yeah, some redemption, I guess, at least in my configuration with my gun, with my magazines. It works pretty good as an option there. You know, you know, and again, this is just testing at home, but it looks like it's going to work out pretty well. I am going to a 2-day training class coming up, and this is going to be the gun, and this is going to be one of my goofy magazines, which I'm going to take with me. So I'll see how it works out there, as long as I remember not to ride the slide release, which I do sometimes, depending on how I'm modifying my grip. If I'm trying to grip it really good, you know, it's kind of a natural thing, and I can ride it, and sometimes I'm inadvertently not realizing I'm holding it down, but I'm going to try to prevent to do that to see how it goes. But yeah, it looks like a not bad option. So if you're looking for 10-round magazines for your XDS, maybe this is an option. I'm only going to try the Optimus Defense one right now. I did, I can't remember if I said I took the Galloway Precision one off the 7-rounder or not, but I left it on when I double checked. I'm just going to go with that for now. And, you know, maybe I might get kind of crazy and put it on the bottom of this one. I doubt it, but it is a better option. My opinion, if you are looking to just extend the 9-rounder, even though it's more expensive and it is plastic, the Optimus Defense one I would think is a much better option, as opposed to kind of the kind of finger groovy extension that was in the Galloway video. I'm going to link back to this video, to that video in this one, so you can go back and watch that in all its glory if you feel so inclined. But yeah, some redemption. We'll run it. We'll see how it goes. If there's anything materially different to report after a training class where I'm supposedly going to be going through about 500 to 600 rounds through this gun, we'll see. All right, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and enjoy other videos out there that I have if you feel so inclined. If you want to see something else, let me know, and I'll try to make it, because I enjoy doing this in my spare time. I'm kind of sharing some information, and get out there and be safe and have fun. Thanks.